Welcome to Math with Mr. J. In this video, I'm going to cover how to solve inequalities with variables on both sides. Now, when we solve inequalities with variables on both sides, we want to get the variable on one side of the inequality. Then we can look to isolate the variable. So this is very similar to solving equations with variables on both sides. The only thing that's different that we need to be aware of with inequalities, remember, the inequality symbol flips when multiplying or dividing both sides by a negative. Let's jump into our example and see how this works. We have 2x minus 7 is less than 6x plus 13. The first thing that we need to do here is get the variable on one side of the inequality. So either the left side or the right side. Now really, either side will work. We will end up with the same answer either way. And we're actually going to do it both ways for this example to show how they both work. The first way, we're going to look to avoid a negative coefficient. So we're avoiding a negative number in front of the x. We do that by undoing the 2x. So we're looking to undo the smaller coefficient in value. That's a positive 2x. So the inverse operation that we need to use is subtraction. So let's subtract 2x from the left side of the inequality. Whatever we do to one side of an inequality, we must do to the other in order to keep it balanced. So subtract 2x from the right side as well. The 2x's on the left cancel each other out. So now we have negative 7 is less than. And then on the right side, we have 6x minus 2x. We can subtract those like terms. 6x minus 2x gives us 4x, and then we can bring down plus 13. So now we have negative 7 is less than 4x plus 13. Now our variable x is on one side of the inequality, and we can look to solve. So we need to isolate the variable. Now we need to undo the addition. The inverse operation of addition, that's subtraction. So subtract 13 from the right side and then the left side as well. These cancel each other out, so we are left with 4x. And then on the left side, negative 7 minus 13 gives us negative 20. Negative 20 is less than 4x. Now x is being multiplied by 4, so we need the inverse operation of multiplication. That's division. So divide the right side by 4 and the left side by 4. These 4's cancel each other out. X is now isolated, so we have x is greater than, and then on the left we have negative 20 divided by 4. That gives us negative 5. And this is our answer. X is greater than negative 5. So x can be any value greater than negative 5. And remember, we can always rewrite an inequality with the variable coming first. All we need to do is write the variable first, so x, and then make sure the inequality symbol is going the correct way. So it needs to open up towards x here. X needs to remain greater than negative 5. Either way will work. Now let's try this the other way and get the variable to the left side, which some people prefer, so this will work as well. So we have 2x minus 7 is less than 6x plus 13. So let's start by undoing or getting rid of 6x. So subtract 6x from the right side and the left side. As far as the right side, these cancel each other out. So we are left with 13. And then on the left side, we have 2x minus 6x. That gives us negative 4x. And then we have minus 7. Now we have the variable on one side of the inequality. Let's undo the subtraction next using the inverse operation addition. So add 7 to both sides. These cancel each other out, so we are left with negative 4x is less than, and then on the right side, 13 plus 7 gives us 20. Now we have negative 4x is less than 20. So we need to undo that multiplication by using the inverse operation, division. So divide the left side by negative 4. That means we need to divide the right side by negative 4. Now remember, and this is very important, we are dividing both sides by a negative here. And as soon as we divide both sides by a negative, that inequality symbol flips. So these negative 4s cancel each other out. X is now isolated. The inequality symbol has flipped. And then on the right side, 20 divided by negative 4 gives us negative 5. So we get x is greater than negative 5 that way as well. So we can see either way works. We get the same answer. Lastly, let's check something greater than negative 5 and see if it works. See if we are correct here. Let's use 0. 0 is greater than negative 5, so plug in 0 for x. We have 2 times 0 minus 7 is less than 6 times 0 plus 13. So as far as the left, 2 times 0 is 0, and 0 minus 7 is negative 7. Now as far as the right, 6 times 0 gives us 0, and 0 plus 13 gives us 13. Negative 7 is less than 13. So is that true? Yes. So 0 did work here. We are correct. Again, our final answer, x is greater than negative 5. So any value greater than negative 5 will work for x. So there you have it. There's how to solve inequalities with variables on both sides. I hope that helped. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, peace.